In this video, we're talking about a step-by-step procedure that's gonna help you grow your channel and find success on the platform. So this is part 5 of a 5-part series called Triggering the Algorithm. And this entire series is all about getting YouTube to work for you so that it drives more views and subscribers to your channel. If we haven't met before, my name is Jeven Dovey. I do filmmaking tutorials, product reviews, and I also like doing a lot of YouTube training on this channel. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on those bell notifications so you don't miss one of these tutorials. So I've come up with a step-by-step plan to growing your channel and basically finding success on the platform. And these are not just optimization tricks that you'll see in a lot of other videos, but more of the whole mindset and everything that it takes to build a channel here on YouTube. So let's just get right into it. Number 1 is you need to have an intention and a goal for what you're doing. I talked about this in video 2 extensively, but you really need to know, what is your purpose for being here on the platform? What do you want to do with the videos that you're creating? Like, what kind of audience do you want to appeal to? So with your channel, do you want to be an authority figure? Do you want to be someone that people come to for your knowledge or for the experiences that you're sharing? Or do you just want to be making money off the platform and driving sales through your channel? Do you want to like share your experiences like you're a travel vlogger and you want to have people come along for the ride? Or are you someone who wants to inspire others to get out there and make a difference in the world? You need to think about what do you actually want out of your platform? Like, what do you want to do? You need to really sit down and think about that for a little bit before you even start making videos, because it might change the direction that you're going down and give you more insight on where you should actually start and begin. Now, step number 2 is you need to do a little research. You need to go see who the other creators are in your space. So actually dig into YouTube and see what people are creating around the niche that you want to go down. See what kind of content is already out there and see what people are already creating in that space. And the idea behind this is not to go out there and like copy people, but it's to just get an understanding of what actually works for creators on other channels and what people actually are consuming. It's gonna give you some insight into where you should even start going when you start creating content. Now, step number 3 is gonna build on that. And step number 3 is you need to come up with your strategy. So this is what you're gonna be doing moving forward. And I highly suggest making a few plans, and you kind of have to like set goals, things that are obtainable, not like I want to have 1 million subscribers. Like, that's not a good goal to go after right out of the gate. You should put up like a month goal, a 6-month goal, maybe a year goal, and come up with things that are actually tangible, maybe a little bit out of your reach, depending on what you're creating, but that will give you something to shoot for. And with these goals, you need to come up with a strategy. So as you start looking at other people's channels and you know what you want to go after, start thinking about, well, what's it going to take to make my videos? What kind of cameras do I need? Can I do it on my phone, or do I actually need something more than that? You know, what's it going to take in terms of time? Like, is this something that you can do 1 video a week, 2 videos a week, 1 video every day, 1 video every month? Like, you really need to think about everything practical that comes into creating your content before you actually start creating. Like, I always say this, get out there, start creating, and that's important. But if you really want to find success, the key is taking a step back and coming up with your strategy and then going forward. Because what will happen is, if you say set a 1-month goal and you kind of go after that, you have a strategy for that. Well, if you attain that in a month, then you're going to set another goal for the next month. And if you didn't obtain that, well, then you have to look at what you did and figure out how you can change what you did so that you can obtain that goal. So it gives you direction, it gives you forward motion because you have these goals and this strategy in place. Okay, step number 4 is optimize your videos for search. And this is for any size creator, because this is an opportunity to get your videos seen. You need to focus on keywords and search terms. And this is something that no matter what size channel you are, you can start ranking your videos. And that's how you're gonna bring new audiences. It's how you're going to extend your reach and get people to start watching your content. So you really need to dive into optimization for your style of videos and come up with the keywords that people will be searching in your niche where you want your videos to pop up. Now, step number 5 has a lot to it, and that is get YouTube to start working for you. And that's kind of the whole purpose of this series. I'm gonna go through a few tricks that you can do with your videos as soon as you start getting the ball rolling that will help drive more views to your content so that it tells YouTube that, you know, we should start suggesting this content to more people. Now, the first is optimize for search. This is hands down super important. That's why I had it in the last step, that you need to focus on getting your videos to rank in search results before you start getting into like suggested content. Now, another way is build your email list. I talked about this in video 3 of the series on how to build your email list. And this is a great way to send out an email blast as soon as you launch a video to drive more people to your video at that time of launch. A third tactic is just to share it everywhere. Share it in groups and share it across all your social media. Like, find places that people would want to consume this content and share it at the time of launch. Now, another way to get more attention to your video is something that I heard from Daryl Eves at a Creators Helping Creators event. Now, this is super interesting and it definitely works if you have a lot of videos on your channel and people are actually clicking on cards and end screens. So what you can do at the time of launch is use TubeBuddy, which is a Chrome extension, kind of like vidIQ. But with TubeBuddy, you can go through and mass change all of your cards and all of your end screens. And so when you launch your video, what you would do is change all of your cards and all of your end screens to that video that you just launched. So if you're getting a lot of traffic through those different methods on YouTube, well, instantly when your video launches, you can now drive all that traffic to your new video. Now, this would give you a huge surge in traffic and help tell the YouTube algorithm to suggest your content to more people. It's super powerful, especially with people that are getting lots of views on their content and viewers that are actually clicking on those end screens and cards. Now, similar to this is if you have playlists that are super popular and this video fits within the playlist, well, slide the new video into those playlists. And you could also create series. So for example, this is part 5 of a 5-part series. So I've been creating momentum by putting out a video every day, 5 days in a row. People are expecting this content, and people who are just here for this video might go back to video 1 and watch through the entire series. So series are super powerful, playlists are super powerful. If your new video fits within a playlist or you have a series that you can build around it, do that because it's going to drive more momentum out of the gate. Another tip is to collab with other creators. Now, when you do this and you put a video on your channel, ask them to promote that video at the time of launch. You need to coordinate everyone promoting it at the same time. And this works very well. So if I launch a video and I collabed with other people, everyone's going to send this out to their following, which is going to give a massive spike in traffic. And you can do the same thing for other creators. If you're in a collab with someone else's channel, well, you could go through and promote their video at the time of launch on their channel, help give them a spike of traffic. Cool thing about YouTube is no one's in competition. We're all here to help each other. So work with each other, help each other's channels grow, because it's only going to help you as a creator if you're helping other people. Now, another tip is to just piggyback on popular trends that are going on in the world. So if there's like a new product coming out, then create a video around that product because there's going to be more people searching for it at the time of launch. Same thing around holidays. If you're going around a specific holiday and you have a video that ties into that holiday, we'll launch it then because more people are thinking about that at that time. If you're like a fitness person, obviously January is the time where everyone's trying to get fit, or right before summer. So create content that's really focused on that to drive more interest in that period, and then tie it in with everything else that we're talking about. You can get some massive spikes in growth on the videos when they launch. And the last tip to get YouTube to suggest your content is to double down. Now, I talked about this in the last video, video 4 of this series, and it was all about doubling down on your content. But basically, you want to double down on videos that have worked for your channel, because that's another way that you can drive more interest right out of the launch to get YouTube to suggest your content. Now, the idea behind all these tips is just to get YouTube to start suggesting your content, and you do that by velocity and watch time. So if you can get more people to watch your videos right out of the gate, there's a good chance that YouTube might start suggesting your content. Now, it doesn't always have to be at the time of launch. YouTube will just start suggesting your content like a month from now, 5 months from now. I have videos that just take off out of nowhere, and that's one of the really cool things about YouTube. If your video starts getting a lot of attention, well, it might start getting more suggestion down the road. So these are just a lot of different tactics that you can use to try and get YouTube to notice your videos and get the algorithm to work for you. Now, step number 6 to find success on the platform is just to take risks and try new things. You don't always want to be doing the same thing on your channel. You want to try different things. If you found that something works for your channel, well, that's great. Keep doubling down on that content, but don't forget that you need to try new things. If you don't try new things, then you won't know what you're missing out on. So test things on your channel, see what's working, see what's not. If you test something and you do a few videos and they flop, then obviously that's not a good thing for your channel, but you might test something, do something that's a little bit different for your channel, and all of a sudden it takes off. Well, that will give you a new direction to go down and some new content to go after. All right, guys, and step number 7 is just repeat, repeat, repeat. So keep going through this, setting your intentions, optimizing your videos, doing all the tricks that you can to get YouTube to suggest your content, take risks. And as you do this, you'll start seeing your channel grow, more subscribers, views, all of that. you'll start hitting your goals and you'll start moving on to bigger goals. Now, a couple things before you go. First, thanks for watching the series, but second, YouTube actually has a YouTube channel where they give out a ton of information on what's going on the platform. Highly suggest follow them and watch all their videos, because when they make changes to the algorithm or when they make changes to how things are working on YouTube, they're gonna put all the information right there. And also, they give you a ton of strategy on that channel. So it's a great place for you to go and learn more about YouTube. And also, you just need to pay attention to your channel. What works for one person doesn't necessarily work for another person. So you just need to see what's working on your channel and really use your channel's analytics as the tool to figure out what you should do moving forward. It's super important that you're just tuned in to what your followers want and what your community wants, so that you can create the content that people actually care about and will help you get more views, subscribers, and all of that good stuff. And guys, if you want a step-by-step on how to grow your YouTube channel, I have a course called the YouTube Growth Academy. I'll include it down below in the description. Guys, if you haven't seen any of the other videos in this series, I highly suggest going back to video 1. There's a ton of information in this 5-part series on triggering the algorithm. And guys, that's it. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you on the next one.